to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Smith. Doc is out there with Wiggins. It's the eraser. And it's Cool Hands in at the point. Mitchell is out there with Money. Then there's the Miracle Man. It's Goose. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Here's the eraser. And the call will be against D. That's his first foul. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Now here's Butler. And the rejection by Smith. Goes back up. Here's Miracle Man. Tries yet again. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Cool Hands. Pass to Doc. Shoots the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a confidence builder.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Cool Hands passes to Smith. And it's denied. Here's Mitchell. Tracks in the tray.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's the eraser. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Now the pass to Cool Hands. Shot clock at 6. Here is Doc. And it's Buckus with the foul. That's his first foul. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Cool Hands. Can't hit that one. Good D by Mitchell. Here's Teague. Wiggins with the rebound.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Count that bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Well, their pass to Goose. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 2.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw. Stats for Buck. Second in three-point field goal percentage, 5th in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Butler, and the rejection by Smith. Passes it to Cool Hands. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Uncovering him, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The mayor is checked in for Mitchell. Looking at the long season ahead, Brent, as a veteran player, what are some of the habits that keep your body going strong, staying healthy?
Teams have really gotten hip to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do, I think, is the most important thing. Star guys who get into practice and are on the court for 50 minutes to an hour every day so that there's a rhythm that they can keep and the teammates can keep up along with them on the floor. That's what it's about for those guys. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance.
Now here's Butler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Cool Hands. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now here's Butler. Last game he had 28 points. Here's Goose. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Smith to the wing right side. Bangs home the trifecta. And that's now 6 points for Doc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Butler passes to Goose. And the rejection by Smith. Here's the eraser. Hits it from three-point range. The eraser's got 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Now, here's Butler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Teague. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Higgins outside. Pass to Cool Hands. Back to Wiggins. And it's Smith down to the key. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's the eraser. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. That's 7 points for the eraser.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
The pass to Goose. And they get it. That one, no good.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Here's Goose. 6 points for him. Rebound by Smith.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooter. You look at Buck, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
They could use a bucket. Wiggins with some nice D.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Most every team now, Brent, looking to run when they can run. Who's the most lethal big man in transition? You can get baseline to baseline in a hurry and make a difference at the other end.
Don't think I've seen any player do the type of things at his size and with his stride than Giannis. I just think there were eye-popping plays that people could not wrap their head around what it is he could do. Taking 2 steps from half court, lengthening out his right arm to finish at the rim, grabbing offensive rebounds from the block, not taking any steps and dunking it over the top and getting to the free throw line. Giannis running in transition as a big is a problem for the defense.
And all that on the offense, but on his defensive side, he was always doing the same kind of things defensively. Blocking shots, blocking out, whatever the case may be.
Yep, causing, just the simple fact of being a deterrent, Kevin, to people coming into the lane and using that length. Giannis Antetokounmpo is something special in that regard as a big.
Both ends of the floor, I totally agree. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Bottoms, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's the break. Here's Wiggins, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
There's Bottoms. His last outing, he had 8 points. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Smith. Plays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
Butler, plenty of room around him, and it's good. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Scott. Swiped it away. Here's Bottoms, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Scott. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Passes to the main. Here's Goose. And he jams it with authority.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Wiggins. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. 6 points for him.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The kid passes to Bottoms. Knocks it loose and stolen by Wiggins. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Lights out.
There's 14 seconds left in the first. Here's Cool Hands. 11 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. And so it's the visiting team with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Goose. Mitchell is out there with Bottoms. Then there's Buckets, and it's the kid in at the center. And it's Butler missing. Done a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. They've got cool hands. Wiggins is out there with lights out. Then it's Smith, and it's Scott in at the 3. Clock at 6. That one's not going to go. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the visitors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Poked away. Mitchell against Scott. And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Butler. The 3.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Smith dishes to Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Being a low 30% mark from the field. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Butler passes to Mitchell. Out to the wing. Back to Butler. Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. No dice from the high post. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. There's Bottoms, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's the kid. Goose, the pass to the kid. There's Bottoms, covered by Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Pass to Goose. Fader on the way. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
The kick out to Scott. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Goose. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And the pass to Cool Hands. Sinks the triple. Cool Hands got 14.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Butler passes to Bottoms. Back to Butler. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over Scott. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. Smith surveying the D. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
Free throw missing. That one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
To the inside. Here's Miracle Man. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Teague. Rebound by Smith. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. And it's Smith finishing it off.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closer. Smith right side. And yes, it's good. Smith's got 10 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Mitchell looking it over. Passes it to the kid. Here's Bottoms. Mitchell outside. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by Smith. Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The eraser lays it up off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Mitchell. He has 5. Here's the kid. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Mayor is checked in for Bottoms. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get it. Mm-hmm.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Third best record here in the early going. Sitting there 4 spots below. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Another shot. But they recover it. Outside Teague. Here's the Mayor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find always a surefire way to get back in the game. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line, Doc. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the steal. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Smith. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Smith hits them both. And the home team has possession. Mitchell passes to the kid. Now, here's Mitchell. D right on him. No good again that time. Gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game. An outstanding 75% mark. Here's the eraser. It's not going to go for him. Only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Pass to the Mayor. from past the arc. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. The Mayor's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Cool Hands. 14 points for him. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Here's the Mayor on the wing, Mitchell. Stripped away. Here's Cool Hands. Teague covering. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The eraser passes to Smith. Offline with his 3. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Mitchell outside. 1:51 left here in the second. The layup off target.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Teague. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Teague. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Goose is checked in for the Kid. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Misses the wing 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
On Sunday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Butler, he's checked in for Mitchell. To the paint, here's Smith. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Scott. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Well, their pass to Goose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The machine's checked in for Smith. Dock the pass to the eraser. Wiggins with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in.
And so it's the visiting team having no problems at all.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your take?
They've done a lot of things well.
And that...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Look at Cool Hands in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Miracle Man is out there with buckets. Then it's D, and it's Goose, and it's Teague in at the 2 spot.
That's the second personal foul. At the line, Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. It's checked in for the machine. Good on the second free throw. Gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. They've got Doc. Smith is out there with Wiggins. And it's Cool Hands. And it's the Eraser in at the 2.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line, Cool Hands. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Mitchell, he's checked in for Smith. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Cool Hands. Wiggins outside. And he makes that one. Wiggins has got 10.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The pass to Goose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. To the middle. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Miracle Man. 18th in shooting percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Look at Cool Hands, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And here is Mitchell. He has 6. And there's the call on the eraser. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Outside Butler. Down low. That's good from Teague on the assist by Butler. 8 points for Teague.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Wiggins, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here's Goose. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Goose. 2 shots.
Two.
And that one misses. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's the eraser. He's got 9. 4 on the clock. Pass to Don. There's the triple. They get it again. Here's the eraser. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Pass to Mitchell. Over Wiggins. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. To the left wing. Pass to Wiggins. Dishes it to Mitchell. Here's the eraser. Teague covering. He doesn't hit that one. From downtown, that one misses. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The pass to the eraser. Here's Cool Hands. Teague covering. Passes it to Wiggins. Over Mitchell. To end the cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Third team foul. At the line, Mitchell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Bottoms is checked in for Teague. Second free throw, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Misses in close. Gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Mitchell, he's checked in for Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Goose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
He's gone 5 for 9 at the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Last on the first.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Now Smith. He dishes it to Wiggins. Pass to Don. Here's Cool Hands, defended by Butler. Here's Cool Hands, got a hand on it. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 8. It's Butler that time on the assist by Mitchell. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Mitchell passes to Goose. Shot, high post, and it's Butler missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wiggins, right side. In the corner, Smith with it. Releases from the wing and drills it. And so here's the home team. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this one. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Here's Bottoms, covered by Smith. Here's Bottoms. Up and in on the way. Bottoms got his second basket of the night.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Butler in the corner. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter. Gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Lemay is checked in for Mitchell. And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. And you take a look at Smith. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Butler with the ball. He's got 9. Second shot opportunity. There's the pass to Bottoms. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Bottoms got 8 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Doc. Feeds it to Smith. Pass to Scott. Clock at 6. Higgins outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 14.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Goose, the pass to Bottoms. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Smith kicks to Scott. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Bottoms, defended by Scott. Here's Bottoms, through on the 14-footer.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Passes it to Smith. Back to Scott. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Goose. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. The kid is checked in for Miracle Man. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bottoms. 10 points for him. Clock at 4. Here's Goose. Rebound by Smith. Gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Scott. That shot misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Goose. That misses off the backboard.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's lights out. And there's the pass to Scott. He tries for 3. The shot, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one goes in, and that's 12 points for Bottoms.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Butler. Here's Cool Hands. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's the visiting team in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. It's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The mayor is out there with Goose, and there's Bottoms, then there's Buckets, and it's T in at the wall. Wiggins passes to the eraser. Tries again. No good at the rim. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here's Bottoms.
Who's watching here?
And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
It seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, could I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you. Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Outside T, 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Smith. Goose, the pass to Teague. Pass to Bottoms. Back to Teague. This one for 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Teague against Wiggins. Pass to the eraser. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got assist number 8 now on the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one drops for him. 11 points for Butler.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Cool Hands passes to Wiggins. Inside. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Goose, the pass to Bottoms. The pass to Goose. It's good from inside. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Scott. That one wide left. Gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Scott pulls it in. Got the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Bottoms. You know, Brent, how candid can players be in their answers in the post post-game interviews about what has happened or what they're feeling at that time? In other words, is there a danger to being too honest as a player?
There could be, Kevin. I mean, anytime you express some of your vulnerabilities, and if it's done at the right time, somebody's going to take advantage of it. What we've seen over the past couple of years is, forget about when it is that the media is asking you questions. Most players are taking it to their social media accounts where they're able to get the message out without being baited by somebody with regards to a question. They can expound on whatever it is that they're feeling at that time. And that helps them to control the messaging a little bit more. And I think that trend is going to continue and continue to grow.
Here's Cool Hands. But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Bottoms. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 17. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Cool Hands passes to Smith. Here's Cool Hands. He kicks it to Scott. It's stolen by T. A solo fast break. Finished off the break. 14 points for Bottoms.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
And now here comes Teague leading the break. Shot's good by Butler.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's the eraser, defended by Butler. Releases. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home.
Right.
And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here's the home team. Okeke passes to Clark. Turner looking around. Smith with the defensive effort.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Thunder. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki spent his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks. We don't see that much anymore, do we? From the beginning to the end with one team.
No, but I think we're going to still occasionally have anomalies like we did with Reggie being in Indiana for the years of his playing career. Nate McMillan was in Seattle for his playing career, now coach of the Indiana Pacers. So there will be times where we'll have that once or twice. It's not going to happen very much, Kevin.
Not in today's
not in
NBA.
today's game, and not with what's at stake.
Here's the mayor. Pass to Okiki. 5 on the clock. Corner shot. The shot by Turner, no good. Gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Passes to the machine. Here's Thunder. To the inside. Here's the machine. Here's Mitchell. And that one, good. Mitchell's got his first points of the game.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Clark. Kicks to Turner. Here's Clark. Goes back up, and it's blocked. And here's Smith. Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap, overspending, and outspending smaller markets?
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there are some teams, as much as you said it's tough for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill. Right. And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor. It seems to be working, but the question you have for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin, and that's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
Gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Turner. Drops it in from 11 feet. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Now Smith. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Mitchell kicks to Smith. From deep. Here's the machine. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
One shot.
And that one misses. 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's the mayor. Off target from outside.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Now the pass to Hart. To the paint. Out to Smith. Pass to Hart. From the arc. It's Clark with the rebound. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 14 feet away. Rebound by Mitchell. Here's the machine. Clock takes the win on the road. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.